Good afternoon, everyone. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about how, with the help of Python, we can develop a full-fledged browser. So this is the whole code which you are right now seeing over here, right? And before telling you about this code, let me just show you the output. So I'm running this code, and let's see what is going to happen. It is going to take a bit of time, but very soon we'll be able to see the browser I have created with the help of this beautiful library named PyQt5. So this is how it is going to open on your device. It's a laptop I'm using, and that's the view of this browser. If I want to search anything, I can simply put it over here in the search box of Google. Let's see whether I'll be able to search information related to uh, John Cena or not. So yes, I am able to search for the relevant information. If I want to go back on the previous page, that is Google's homepage, I can simply hit this back button, and it has redirected me on this home page. If I want to go back again on that page which I got redirected to when I put John Cena over here in the search box, so I can use this forward button. So these buttons are also working fine. Then for reloading this page, that's the button I have made here. And then for coming on this home page, if suppose you want to check out some site, let's say YouTube, so you can simply put the URL here, and once you are done with executing the enter button, it will push you to this YouTube's website. Similarly, you can search for Twitter. You can change the URL to twitter.com, and it will redirect you to this amazing Twitter platform, right? And you want to go back to the home page, you can click this button, and that's how you can come back on this home page. Let me just close the browser, and let's see whether can we change the home page or not. So right now Google is the home page. If I'll change it to uh, something like, let's make it YouTube. Fine, I'm saving the changes. I'm going to run the code again, and let's see what is going to happen now. So now this YouTube is coming on my browser when I am opening it up. Right, so that's how you can customize your browser. Let's now check out the code which I have defined over here. If you have any queries related to any of the courses which I am which I'm giving, which I'm taking right now, you can put them in the chat box. Definitely I'm going to respond to all of them. Besides that, let me just tell you one more thing, that I had started the rupees 500 coding classes again. So if you want to, you are new in this coding field and you want some hand holding, you can avail those classes in which I'm going to teach you everything related to the basics and the advanced coding. Right, thereafter you can take the game development courses, and there is this artificial development course I'm taking the game development and mobile application development course. If you want to go into this Android development, you can take from me the Android development classes. And there are various other things, like web development, and right, many things which I am taking right now, which I have published the courses also of these things on my channel. And if you want, you can avail the courses from me, and definitely you are not going to regret. You are going to enjoy every single bit of each class which I'm going to take. Okay, So import sys, that's the first module I imported. Then from this PyQt5, this is another module which you can install just by visiting your command prompt and putting this command over here, pip install PyQt5. Simply you can execute the enter button once you are done with defining the command over here, and it will then extract everything of PyQt5 from the internet, and it will install those things on your device, and after that you can start using it because this library is already present on my device. That's the reason it will show us that requirement satisfied. See, requirement already satisfied message it is showing. Why? Because it is already there on my device. Then you need to import everything from pqt5.qt widgets. Now while accessing this package, you may come across some error. If come you come across some error, what you can do, you can come on uh, Google, or else you can just open your browser and simply you can type errors, fine, and so that's the hyperlink you can click, and it will throw you on this web page where you can find it the solution. So if you don't want to get any error, so you can install this pyqt web engine with the help of this command, and once you're through with that, you will be able to use this pyqt5.qt web engine widgets library. Fine. Then I have created a class. Then this is the constructor super function I have used here. Right. I hope you guys know about it very well. If you know about Python basics, definitely, if the Python basics are clear to you, definitely you will be able to understand these things. If they are not clear to you, don't worry about it. You can simply leave these things. You can come, let's come down over here. Fine. If you're doing it right now, this project, if you're doing it right now with me, you can type these things, okay, and then you can come down over here. Here what I have done, I've created an instance for this q web engine view, which is going to help us in uh, giving a view to our browser. Then what is the first page you would like the user to see when the browser will get open for the first time? So that's what the URL of that page you can define over here. So if I am now opening my browser, I will be able to see YouTube, YouTube's home page like this on it. See, right? And if I want to suppose see the Google's homepage, I can simply change this to Google, right? And now if I will run the code, so that is what I am going to get. Fine. So that's how you can customize it. Then central widget, everything, to bring everything in the center, you can use this set central widget function. Then to make your browser open up on a bigger window, right, so you can use this show maximized function. Then we used this nav bar, right? Q toolbar is a function with the help of which you can create a nav bar on which you can put all the buttons. So, this thing which you are able to see right on the top, in which you can, here you can insert the URL, here you can use these buttons. So this gray part is your nav bar, in which we have 4 buttons and an input box. Fine. So that's where that's the function I have used, Q toolbar. And then for creating the back button, this is the code. and it is very much for creating the forward button. This is the code, and it's very much similar to this code, right? I've used Q action for defining the action. Then for triggering, I have used connect. If the button will be triggered, then what should happen? The browser should go back, right? And to add it to the nav bar, I have used this add action function. Fine, same thing I have done here also, right? So this is the code for the forward button. This is the code for the reload button, and this is for the home button. Now here there is a slight change I have made in the code. So when the home button will be clicked, then what will happen? This function named navigate underscore home will be called. Now what is there in this function? Self.browser.set URL. So the user will be redirected to Google's home page if he will click on that home button. Fine, then that's the code which is going to help me in accessing the different pages using the URLs. So I can put the URL of the page I want to access over here, and when I will execute the enter button, so that's the code which will get executed. So there is this function called QLine edit, with the help of which you can get this input box kind of thing, and then return pressed. So when you will execute the enter button, that's the function which the interpreter is going to call. So it will come here, and it will take everything whatever I have written here as a text. It will put it in this variable named URL, and finally the browser, on the browser we'll be able to see the page having this URL, uniform resource locator. Fine, and that's the final code. So here I have used this application dot execute for executing my application. Fine, so this is the whole code which I have defined here in this beautiful sublime text environment for creating this amazingly beautiful browser. I hope you guys liked it a lot. Do not forget to like and share this video in your groups and make it reach to the maximum students possible. Let me now come on my YouTube and see if I have anything to answer. Okay, I am not able to see any queries. No problem, you guys can try it out once. In case you come across any issue, do let me know. You can put your queries in the comment section. You can get in touch with me on the phone number, which you can see is getting reflected right in the bottom of the video of mine. Right, so this is it from my side in this lecture. Hope you guys enjoyed this one a lot, and I hope to see you guys in the next lecture too. Thank you very much. Bye bye, and have a great